Hi, my name is London, that pink black girly girl, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I had taken a hiatus from YouTube for a while before I started posting regularly. What triggered me to now come back to YouTube and just continue what I had started before is I just looked at my younger self. I was looking at the videos I used to post when I was 19, 20, and I had nothing. I didn't have space. I didn't have good lighting. I didn't have anything. I didn't even have Wi-Fi at the internet I could post. It would cost me like 200 shillings just to post one video on YouTube. And I did it. So when I was looking at myself, my younger self, I thought, wow, like I'm so talented. I'm so gifted. What am I doing with myself? I'm broke. A gifted woman can't be broke. Those things can't go together. So I decided, you know what, let me come back to YouTube. But it doesn't feel like me. When I was younger, I would enjoy creating these videos. There are people that actually know me in person that interact with my content in any way, and that gives me more like a consciousness I'm not supposed to have. Like, okay, I'm not gonna say this, I'm gonna say this, just to be more pleasable. And something that has made me come to this realization is my TikTok video that's blowing the fuck up. By the way, if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. It's blowing up just because I was speaking my mind, and it's very blunt, it's very harsh. To someone else it might be harsh, and there's like over 300 comments. I'm learning to be more comfortable with myself, and that means, and that includes me coming on my social media and being authentically myself. I don't know why I was not doing that before. I can't afford to be shy. I can't afford to be like, oh my god, what will this person think? Who cares? They're not even thinking about you, girl. You know, that's something I need to keep telling myself. These people are not thinking about you, baby. When you're confident, when you know who the fuck you are, it comes off arrogant. You should be full of yourself. I mean, who else are you going to be full of if it's not yourself? A lot of people hate themselves and they want you to hate yourself too. My intuition is always spot on, and I'm learning to trust my intuition. The prices I've paid for not listening to myself, yeah, too expensive. I'm not even ready or willing to pay that much for not trusting myself. I'm learning that people will stare, people will bring me down, people will try to humble me, people will try to make me feel like I'm crazy or I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But it's all part of the process, because if everyone was like agreeing and agreeable, then I think that's wrong. There's something wrong. And because I decided that I'm going to be consistent with my YouTube, I'm not going to choose what kind of content I'm going to be doing, because that's gonna put me in a box. I don't want to be a makeup content creator or a lifestyle content creator or a yap content creator. I just want to be a content creator. Bas. Whatever kind of content I create is up to God. If she decides today it's yap, I'm gonna come and yap. Whatever God decides I'm supposed to sit here and do, that's exactly what I'm gonna come here and do. I should be able to come on social media and be myself. I was toning it down a little bit, you know. Even on my TikTok, I was toning it down up until I posted that video of not wanting more kids. And I genuinely don't understand why anyone would want kids. I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. And a lot of people thought, you know, I don't love my child, or the father of my child left me. And a lot it came off as if I'm bitter or I'm in a bad toxic situation. And you know, I thought, at least it's thought provoking. A lot of people are thinking, you know, outside the box. They're thinking, you know, absolutely, like, you have a point. Even if a lot of people are disagreeing, there are people who are like, yeah, I'm also like that. I decided that a long time ago that I'm not going to be a mom. No man will ever be worth me putting my life on the line for, ever. No man will ever be worth that. It's not something I'm willing to do again. Put my life on the line for a man, basically, because that's what childbearing is. My life changed, took a very sharp turn when I met Shira. And it by the way, I met Shira in 2022, na imenichukua for me to actually start taking what she's saying seriously. And she always says something, when the time is right, you'll just come back and listen to me. For now, We're Bishana, I mean, but I'll try not to edit these videos by the I'm just letting them flow. Whoever stays, whoever's gonna go, sorrows and prayers.